Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to a Fortnite Battle Royale story video here on the channel. So, today it is the start of the Chapter 6 Season 1 story. The first part of the story this season is called Kendo's Calling. So, it's a little bit about the new island. Demons have invaded the island. Team up with Kendo and learn about magic to fight back. Now, it looks like we have 6 stages. It also does look like there's no voice lines, which is slightly upsetting. But we're going to go straight into a game and try out the first one. So, newcomer, if you're wandering this island, there are things you should know for your safety. Speak to Kendo about the invading demons. Now, if you don't know where Kendo is, he's northeast of Night Shift Forest, southeast of Twinkle Terrace, in the sort of like slightly watery area over there. You can see it on the map. We're going to head down there now. Gonna go straight there, and let's get straight to it. So just as we glide in really quickly, I actually want to draw your attention to that on the right, that little black crater over there. That is where the 0 point shard landed in the Chapter 2 Remix Finale event. Oh god, we've got demons here. That makes this quest a lot more complicated, but yeah, that crater is where the actual shard of the 0 point landed during the event. Supposedly that is also what has brought all of the different bits of magic to the island. So obviously it's possibly going to be a top point. So we'll keep an eye around this area, and we can assume that that is probably why Kendo and Jade are down here in this area of the map. But for now, let's try and kill this guy so that we can speak to Kendo. So, we finally defeated them, and then let's go over to Kendo. Oh, so it's actually a button this time. Okay. Right. Ever since that mysterious object flew across the sky, this island has changed. Okay, so it's the 0 point shard. Magic, like we used to tell stories about, has awoken. Okay. The portals to the spirit realm that we always thought were dusty relics, demons now enter our world through them. I need to understand why they're here and what they want. Will you help me? Yeah, I'll help you. Okay, so stage 2 is slightly annoying because it involves us actually defeating demons, which is what we've just done. But I can always head south to where there is currently a little cluster of demons. At the south side of Night Shift Forest. So, demons are invading the island, which we knew about. For stage 2, we were going to deal 350 damage to them. So it's not a massive amount of damage, but it's significant enough that you might take a little bit of damage trying to do it. You're not going to be able to just waltz over here and deal the damage. So, good luck in your mission. So as you guys can see there, all you have to do is deal 350 damage to them. You don't even have to get up close and personal, you just have to deal the damage. So I did it on Shogun X simply because he was nearby and I could do it from a far enough distance that I can deal the damage without having to get too close. Because if you get up close and personal with Shogun X, he can deal a lot of damage to you. So, that leads us on then to stage 3. Stage 3 is given to us by Jade. I've met another stranger named Hope, who is eager to learn more about magic. Place 3 spirit charms to learn about magic. So I think by the looks of this we have to do them at the shrines. There is one right next to me, so we're going to head up there and see if that is what the quest wants. But I think, from what I can gather, they are here. So, we're going to place that, kill this guy. So, they're just these little fox spirit charms. You place one at the shrine, and then that is one towards your quest. It does look like you need to do 3 of these, so you are going to have to go around the map a little bit to try and access different shrines, but we'll be back once we place our 3rd. So they're not necessarily all at shrines. The second one I'm placing here, as you can see, is just by a rock. So you're not always going to be at a shrine for these. So just head over to the markers on the map will be your best bet to get them done. So here we are, we've just placed our third one, and then on to stage 4 again, given to us by Jade. If we can gather samples of essence from demons, we can learn more about their nature. So, you must collect 5 residual essences around Warrior's Watch, Demon's Dojo, or Shogun's Solitude. So, I believe these are just going to be dotted around in those locations, so shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, from what I can gather by the markers on the compass here, it looks like there's about 3 in each one, so you won't need to visit all 3 locations to get all 5 of your residual essence, but you might need to visit more than one location. So guys, navigating the mountains to get down to the southwest corner at Shogun's Solitude isn't going to be the easiest. I would strongly suggest, if you're going to get them from here, to land here in the first place. But I'm just showing you what they look like, because we grabbed the 3 from over at Warrior's Watch, and then we only need another 2 from here. They look like these little blue flames, a little bit like what an artist would draw as a soul, perhaps. So, that then leads us on to stage 5, which is a party-assisted stage. Stage 5, gather some essence fresh from the source. That might be potent enough. Again, given to us by Jade. Now, this one requires you to actually eliminate demons to collect 10 fresh essence. This does mean that you might not necessarily be able to do it in one match. I'm definitely not going to be able to do it in this match, but as you can see, stages 1 to 4, we've managed to do in a single match. Like, these quests shouldn't be too hard for you, but they might take you a couple of matches. So one quick question that I can see people asking is, do the shades, the demon shades, give you any essence? Answer, yes, they do. So a quick way to get your 10 essence, because otherwise it is going to take you multiple games as there's not many demons on the map, would be to come over here to Demon's Dojo and take out the shades. Each shade seems to drop 1. I mean, I just took on Shogun X and he only dropped 1, so it doesn't seem to matter which demon, they all only seem to drop 1 when you kill them. So coming over here and taking out the demon shades might just be a quicker way to farm up your essence. As you can see right here, kill her and she just dropped us another one. So I've finally defeated the boss here, and from all the shades I've already gathered 9 essence. I mean, granted I had 1 prior, so I've just managed to gather 8 essence from that boss fight alone, which is a really, really good amount of essence. If I'd have let the fight go on a little longer, I definitely would have managed to get the 10, but obviously, as you can see, the storm is coming in, so I sort of had to cut the fight short. But all in all, getting your 10 essence might not be as difficult as you think it is. So, let's go and get the final one. So here we are on the south side of the map in, like, what is meant to be, I think it's almost supposed to be a yin-yang spiral. We have just defeated the demon, collected their essence. We'll have a look at the last quest in just a second. From what I can see, we have to go over to give Hope something, so we should probably get these demons killed so that we can go and complete that. Give Hope the collected essence. Oh, wow, that attack dealt way more damage than it should have. But let's head over to Hopeful Heights to give Hope the essence and complete the first part of the story. So folks, here we are, Hopeful Heights. This tall building at the bottom is where you can find both Hope and Jones. don't forget this one is Shadow Hope. So, oh, Shadow Blade Hope, should I say. So, let's hand her the thing over. I came here searching for something, a strange and powerful artifact. Let's just say it doesn't surprise me that this island's myths and ancient magics. Okay, I suspect these invading demons are connected. This essence will help me. Heck, thank you for your help. I'll be in touch. Okay. And that's it then for the story quests for now. Until we get part 2 next week, called Jade and the Mask. So, what we know of the lore of this island actually has a name in-game. It's the first island to actually have a name rather than a code name. All of the other ones have been code names from the Greek gods, such as we had Apollo, we've had Athena, we had Asteria, we had Helios, we've had, I can't even remember what other one we've had. Demeter, I believe we've had, was another one. But this Chapter 5 map, not only does it have one of those nicknames, it actually is named specifically as Oninoshima. So, Oninoshima, this island, from what we can tell, originally had a lot of magic. And it had the River Guard from Chapter 4, and it had the elusive Fox clan, which we still don't know massive things about, but we know some stuff about them. Now, the Fox clan used to make masks, and from what we can hear, some of these masks were a little bit darker, a little bit more evil. So magic ended up getting banned, and now it seems to have returned, possibly thanks to the 0 point. So, it'll be interesting to see how the season progresses. I mean, I have both of the Oni masks here, and I mean, the Oni are Japanese demons, so it does stand to reason that there may be a little bit of evil goings on here on Oninoshima, but I'm sure we'll find out more in the next parts of the story. So, join me again next week for part 2, Jade and the Mask, alongside your week 1 quests. So, with all that said and done, guys, I hope you found the video informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch as always, and we'll see you all in the next one.